Today, I am interviewing my greatest mentor. This is Dr. Naila Goldenberg. She's a functional endocrinologist and one of the best endocrinologists, probably the number one endocrinologist in the Midwest, and a gift to my life and someone who has trained me. If you've ever talked to me and know me, you've probably heard me say Dr. G a million times when I'm talking about medicine. And you know what? I learned that from Dr. G. This is something she taught me, blah, blah, blah. But today I want the world to get to see a side of her that I only got to see when I trained with her and behind closed doors and with patients. So, Dr. G, I am pumped to get to interview you and share this with the world because I got to see it. So, let's jump in, and I'm going to ask some questions about who you are outside of the office. So, if you're not seeing patients, where can you be found and what would you be doing?
Oh, I will be painting and going around my garden, taking care of the chickens, and playing with the dogs.
Okay. And then, okay, what type of dogs do you have? Because they're very unique.
Yes, we have two Belgian Malinois, one of whom is in our office all the time. He's my Velcro boy.
Yes.
And he loves to be in the office, and patients love having him in the office too.
So Guinness is like the biggest baby, and he's totally a therapeutic dog that if somebody felt anxious their first appointment or whatever, Guinness would sense. I always loved how Guinness would sense it, and he would like kind of protect people. It was the coolest thing. What is your favorite go-to meal?
Oh, meals are interesting. I'm definitely gluten-free, and whatever gluten-free is, I will eat it.
If it's there, yes. Or give me a meal that reminds you of home.
Russian salad, definitely.
Vinegar?
No, Russian salad is like a chicken salad, but it has additional things like pickles and maybe even it definitely has eggs, onion, carrots, some kind of meat, occasionally apples, and mayonnaise. Big portion of Russian cuisine is mayonnaise.
Mayo. Ooh. But that's I'm sure very good. All right. What is a motto or philosophy you live by?
Oh, that's interesting.
I feel like I know one. One that makes me think of you is give love and you'll receive love and everything will be okay.
Yeah, gratitude for sure. Getting into gratitude is what allows us to bring the goodness from universe into us and pass it to others, for sure.
Yep. And I got to see that. What is a talent that most people will be surprised that you have that typically nobody knows about?
I'm not sure what people know about me or not because I'm fairly open. I'm all on Instagram and Facebook.
Yes.
And so people know that I do paint. People know I do love my time with animals and with my family. And I do garden. I'm not sure. I'm fairly open book.
Nothing is a surprise.
No.
Dr. G can keep most plants alive that most anybody can't, and I've killed a few, and she's brought them back for me. All right. How did painting become a part of your life? What was that like turning point of why you really did a lot of painting?
It's actually, of course, I did some of the painting. I learned a little bit during my school years, but it was not the turning point. Turning point was when we moved to Mason office and our walls were bare and we honestly didn't have any income yet and any monetary things to buy the painting for the walls. So I said, you know what, I'm going to create new ones. So I learned how to do acrylic pouring. A lot of that learning was through YouTube and different Facebook groups. And we came up with quite unique decorations for our office.
What about painting with your patients?
Yes, we do that once a month. We do color meditations because technical idea is when we do the art over 30 to 40 minutes, our cortisol level goes down. And being an endocrinologist plus person who loves all the colors, that's precious. Plus, we created a group of people who come to us and we just have good time. We became friends and we love it.
Dr. G has the coolest environment of an office. It feels like home, and you can paint on your lunch break if you want. So
That's what I did actually yesterday.
it calms you down.
It does calm me down. And plus, I'm getting ready for the next class in a week, so I had to create something.
What is acrylic painting? Explain like what that is, because it is different and it's really fun to do and very therapeutic. So
Acrylic pouring is a special type of a paint that is liquid, and you can mix and match together, and it just flows. You don't have agenda, you don't have a plan. You have some ideas because you put colors together, but otherwise you just let it flow. And
okay, so your shirt is
is my painting. You are right.
I was like, wait a second, that's one. Yeah. So it turns into little like
Wearable art.
what do you call them? Like clusters, right? Little clusters. Cells.
Yes.
That's what it is.
These different cells here, and this is
fun.
Yeah, it is a lot of fun.
You can't mess it up, and so for me, that was always fun. It turned out pretty, and you're like, all right. All right, something people don't know, some people do, but Dr. G was born in Russia. Tell me something powerful about being born in another country and coming here in medicine, and the difference and how you've applied that in America and how it is different.
Of course, it is very different. It was very different. Again, I came to United States in 1996, so it was quite many years ago. It will be 30 years in September. Time flies.
Yes.
So I came as a young physician, but I had to go through all the exams that people had to take through the USMLE. And during that time, I had to learn English. So technically, I knew some level of language, but not as much. And learning anatomy and physiology through the books was my way to learn.
So you were learning two new worlds at the same time.
Yes, absolutely. And a lot of things that medicine was doing back then here was very different from what we did back in Russia. So it was literally learning new world of medicine.
What was the biggest, like, profound thing about American medicine versus Russian? What was like something it was mind blowing to you at that time?
At that time, a lot of things were much more advanced. I don't know how it is right now because I'm not there.
Yeah.
But back then, I felt that our medicine of Russia was back in 1960s, even though I was
the
here
90s,
in
yeah.
1990s, exactly. I read not hospital, it was a book about hospitals before coming here, and it took place in the United States. And that described Russian medicine of 1990s, but even though it took place in 1960s here. So it was interesting.
Very forward, a lot of like progression when you got here. All right. As a kid, were you quiet? Were you a thinker? Like, how could you be described as a child?
I definitely was quiet child. I was timid. I was very shy and very naive. A lot of that had to be overcome.